Today I stand before you as the oldest grandson of the man I simply knew as Gampy. George Herbert Walker Bush was the most gracious, most decent, most humble man that I will ever know. My grandfather was thankful for his family. When he began running for president in 1988, my grandfather released a campaign book outlining his views for the future. The book opened with a letter to a grandson. It was addressed to me and recounted some of our recent experiences together in Maine. P, the letter read, I've been thinking about it a lot. The most fun was the big rock boat, climbing out on it, watching you and Noel playing on it. Near the end of summer when the moon was full, the tides were high, there was that special day when it almost seemed like the boat was real. In those few words, my grandfather said more about his life than I could ever tell you this morning. Here's a man gearing up for the role of a lifetime, and yet his mind went back to his family. This is a book about policy issues, and yet he still found time to write about an imaginary boat that he built with his grandson. We all grew up in awe of my grandfather, a larger-than-life figure who he'd catch fly fishing off the rocks in Maine, talking up where the bluefish were running. He would be the first to host intense horseshoe matchups among family, Secret Service, or any willing head of state, while encouraging trash talk like power outage if your horseshoe is short, or Woodrow Wilson if you're long and your shoe hit the wooden backstop. His typical spread included barbecue, tacos, tamales, pork rinds with hot sauce, with a healthy complement of Bluebell ice cream and Klondike bars. Always the competitor, each night Gampy challenged all of the grandkids to the coveted First to Sleep award. Today, after 94 years, the heavy hand of time has claimed the life of my Gamps. But in death as in life, my grandfather has won, for he has exchanged his earthly burdens for a heavenly home and is at peace. Yes, George Herbert Walker Bush is the most gracious, most decent, most humble man that I will ever know, and it's the honor of a lifetime to share his name. God bless you, Gampy, until we meet again. Maybe out on that rock boat we built together.